friends.
Yes.
Welcome again to Not Easily Broken. I'm Joan.
And I'm Doran.
Okay, so this is episode 2
Yes.
in our series of our 28th wedding anniversary, or
Oh, yes.
28 years of marriage.
Love and
And
marriage.
in this episode, we're going to be talking about
Mm-hmm.
how we knew we were the one. How
Yes.
I knew Doran was the one, and how he knew that I was the one.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to allow Doran to speak first.
Okay, well, initially, we didn't know. I didn't know that she was the one for me initially, because guys, we were the best of friends throughout our lives, and so it was not love at first sight. It was not me looking at her and all of a sudden she's just that kind of girl that I wanted to be with and wanted to love and to, get married to. It was not that kind of friendship at first. It was us being the best of friends.
Platonic.
Yes, I used to talk to you about girls that I like, and you used to talk to me about boys that you like,
Yes, yes.
And matter of fact, there was another young lady in the church at the time that I was dating, and she ended the relationship. And you remember that I used to talk to you about it, and
Yeah.
so we were just basically
Friends.
And somewhere along the line, after a couple of years, as we start to transition and start to grow into our, young adult, I think it was 17, 18
I
at
was
the time.
17, you were 18.
Yeah, she was 17 and I was 18 at the time. And I just kind of see this beautiful, gorgeous young lady kind of just unfold in front of my eyes. Her hips start to show, and the body's curvaceous body start to blossom, I guess. I don't know. Hey, and I just couldn't keep my eyes off her. I started to have some sort of a love interest, and she kind of hated me for trying to mess up our
That's
friendship.
such a strong word, though.
Well, you dislike the fact that I was now tapping into an area of love and relationship that you was not ready for, because I was your confidant. I was your go-to person. You could talk to me about anything, and I used to talk to you about almost anything. And here we are now in a stage where I'm trying to pursue you as a love interest, and she didn't like it at all. Okay.
And so, guys, he tried to pursue me, and I said no for an entire year.
Yes, she did.
I did.
She
I
did.
said no because I felt like, okay, here we have this great friendship. Going into that romantic realm of the relationship would actually change things, because it
Oh.
normally does, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I said no for an entire year.
She did.
And he was not pleased. He was
I
really
was-
not pleased.
I was not.
So I found myself writing this letter, which I gave to him, and explaining how I felt and what kind of man I wanted and how
She
I
did.
wanted to be treated. And he can show you that letter,
I have the
because
letter.
he has kept that letter for all these years. He's kept that letter for the 5 years we dated plus the 28 years we married. That's over 33 years.
Yep.
Am I correct?
Yes, this letter was written April the 10th, 1989. I laminated it, I showed it to my sons, and now I'm showing it to you. I'm gonna show it to my grandkids when my boys grow up and get married and have a family. But this letter is what started our relationship. She wanted to know that I wasn't one of those dudes that just want to have sex, and she stated it in this letter that that you're not gonna just mess my life up. If you're serious about it, I will give you a chance. And I don't want to go into all the details, but yeah.
And guys, I can show you when he read this letter,
That's
right?
not true.
This right here, if you can see it, that's a teardrop,
That's not true.
because he had to wait. That's a
not
teardrop.
True. That's not true. I don't know where this spot came from. I mean, come on, guys. We're talking about over 33 years right here. So this spot maybe juice spell on it. I don't know what it is, but
It's your tears.
she's saying that when I
Be
read
like,
this
"This
letter,
girl is
I was
really
just, I
serious, man."
I just fell in love right away. But the truth is, guys, that this really is what started our love,
Yes,
our
yes.
relationship.
Yes.
And she said no for 1 year, and I was a little bit kind of ticked off about that. Like, Wow,
knew you were.
You know me from I was a kid, 5 years old. We grew up together. You know my family. You know my background. You know I mean, God,
That's all true.
I'm not a stranger here, and you make me waited for you for a whole entire year. Gosh, you make me wait. Now, let me just use this as a teaching moment, okay? When a man know what he wants, ladies, I want you to hear me. You don't have to force the process. You don't have to do anything.
That's right.
If he knows that you are the kind of woman that he wants, right? All you need to do is to prove to him that you're not the kind of girl that just want to be in a relationship, but you want a man that's going to love you, to honor you, and that's what this letter really states.
Yes.
And all I needed was an opportunity to prove to her that I was and I am that man. And for 28 years, I've been proving to her that, baby, I'm the man of your dream. And it's funny because I said this then, and I'm going to share it with you all now. When we got started, and I asked her, why did you say no? She said, well, I wanted to make sure that you were the right fit. And I said, hey, listen, your no was new opportunity for me to pursue you even more, to make sure that your no really means no. Because oftentimes when a woman say no in the initial stage of the dating process, it's just because they're not sure that you're serious. They may not even know whether
That's
you
a
want to be in a
fact.
long-term relationship or
Yeah.
not. And I think that's what she was basically saying in this letter. But boy, I think I licked that ball out of the ballpark, man. I hit it out.
You
I
did,
hit-
and it's still.
Boy, I hit
it's
that
still
ball,
going.
man, and it's
Still
still
going.
going. Still going. And that's how we fell in love, and we have been in love ever since.
Yes, yes. So, guys, don't think we mentioned it yet,
Mm-hmm.
but we did have a long distance relationship.
Yes, we did.
We dated for 5 years, but what happened was, 4 months after we started dating,
Yes.
his mother was like actually before that
Mm-hmm.
doing paperwork to have him and his sisters migrate to the U.S. And so it came through 4 months
Yes.
after we started dating. Oh my God, I was like in tears when he told me that he was gonna leave.
It was
I
painful.
was in tears. It was painful, and I said to him, you know, this is it. Might as well say goodbye because I know you're not coming back to marry me. You're gonna see some beautiful girls
Oh,
in
she
New
did.
York, and you're gonna just take one of them for your wife and whatever. And he
Yes.
promised me, you guys. He promised me that he loved me and he was gonna come back to Jamaica to marry me.
And I did.
We dated and we continued dating, and
Yes.
back then we didn't have the internet and Skype and
Watch this.
Facebook and Instagram and all those stuff.
all the no-
so
I got
the
all the notes
way
here.
the way we would keep in touch, there was a phone call here and there.
That was too
but-
expensive back then.
But which was expensive, yeah. But this is the major way. My husband's gonna show you some of the letters that I wrote to him.
These are some of the letters she wrote me.
Yes, yes.
I kept all of them. The others are in storage. We're talking about over 4.5 years of long distance relationship. I mean, I used to go to Jamaica and visit every year to see her and see my family. But guys, these are some of the letters, guys. Yeah, like some of the letters over
Yeah.
the years that we wrote each other. The U.S. Post Office and us were the best of friends.
Yes,
you
we
know,
were.
we should have invested in the post office. I don't know. If
Right.
yeah. Anyway,
should've.
long story short, this is how we used to communicate.
We'd probably be rich right
As,
now.
as I literally, Joan, when I used to go to the post office to send your mail, as I come back, I would start writing another one. And we've been doing this for like a while.
Yes.
And then, you know, we kind of evolve into a little bit more phone conversation.
Yes, yes.
As the years, you know, got better and we start working and have jobs. But yeah, this is it, guys. We can't make up this story, man. I
The
mean,
real deal.
Oh wow! Look at this! Look at this! This one says Moonlight City, Twilight Gate.
Word back then.
A letter like this don't need no date.
Wow, I had lyrics, man.
My God.
I had lyrics, babe.
Yeah, and these are stuff that she wrote outside of the envelope. Roses are red, violets are blue.
But look at this one, babe.
Wow.
Mrs. Joan Voice.
Whoa! Oh my God.
We never saw that.
I didn't even
really.
realize this. You actually were signing you were
hold on
signing
a
Mrs.
second.
Francis. Oh no. This one was after we got married. Yeah.
It was?
Yes.
Oh,
See?
I was about
July.
to.
Yeah.
I was about to say
That
I wrote
one-
Mrs. Francis
that
before
was-
we got
that
married.
was after we got married.
Wow.
Yep. Because she didn't join me right away. It was a couple of months after.
Oh, it was July.
Yeah.
Yeah, July
Yeah.
the year we got married.
Yeah.
I was
Wow.
about to say. But,
Anyway, guys, so that's basically how we fell in love, how we know that she was the one. Yeah, it was a long distance relationship, and we kind of really. It was tough. It was not easy. You
We
know,
made it work.
You know, things happen along the way of long distance relationship, the ups and the down. You doubting whether I was gonna come back and marry you, and you know, hey, you know. I didn't meet other girls here in New York City that I like, but I just couldn't get her out of my mind, man. I just couldn't. You got you got the lock on me, girl.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
and it's funny, so many
my
years, so many years of being in the dating phase and then getting married. But when I actually
Yeah.
came here,
Yeah.
like everybody that I met, especially from the church, they said to me, "Girl, I felt like I know you for so long because
Always talk about her.
Dorn's always talking about you. I felt like I've known you for
Yeah.
forever."
That's why the other girls that liked me, and there were some that I liked too at the time, but I was always talking about you. It was a conflict of interest, you know. They felt like I just couldn't get her out of my mind, and that is true. You kind of just write your name all over my history.
Good. That's a
Yeah,
good thing.
You got embedded in my DNA, honey.
Good.
You know, and but yeah, that's it. You know, and so guys, that's exactly how we met. Again, thank you for watching this video. Hope that you are blessed. I hope the content that we share in our anniversary series is blessing you so far. I hope you are getting some value from it, and
Yes.
if you are, please, we would like you to subscribe to our channel. Please leave a comment in the comment section, and like and share. We appreciate it, and we cannot wait to see you in the next episode.